Whoosh. The similarities between martial arts and religion. Alright, I'm going to talk a little bit about how similar martial arts and religion are. Religion and martial arts are how similar. Before I start, I know this can be a touchy subject, so I'm not here to bring down anybody's martial arts style or anybody's religion. I'm just going to talk about the similarities between the two. I'm going to start with religion. You can say that religion is man-made or woman-made. So we can agree on that. You can say it's made up by a man or a woman. Okay? That goes for all religion. You could say now that martial arts, it's made up by a man or a woman. That goes for all martial arts styles. So that's one similarity between the two. They are both made up by man or woman. The next similarity. Religion, it separates, it divides each person, each culture, each ethnicity from each other. So it pulls people apart from each other because of the fact that whose religion is better, whose Christianity, whose Catholic, whose God is better. So it separates, divide cultures, people from each other. Right? Martial arts is pretty similar because of different martial arts styles. It separates people from each other. It separates Kung Fu from Karate, boxing from Karate, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu from Judo, because of whose style is better. So that's the next similarity. Right? So basically the both of them just divide and separates people from each other. Next similarity is that religion, it controls, it brainwashes people. So instead of having a mind for yourself and thinking for yourself, it kind of gives you a guide to follow in life. Like it's basically telling you how to live your life. It's giving you a manual. Like a car give you a manual on how to start the car, how to drive it. Religion, the Bible is giving you ways on how to live your life. So it never give you or I should say you never had the chance to use your own mind, use your own brain, open your mind and follow your own path instead of reading something to go by. So it's basically controlling you, basically brainwashing you. Martial arts, it's pretty similar. Give you techniques, give you styles, and everybody follow that same routine, that same style. Some might do it differently, different formation, but it all comes down to the same thing. You know, it's a book, it's somebody from traditional who made it up, and you're just following their ways. So you never really came up with your own martial arts or your own movements, really. It's just what's handed down to you, and you're just following it. Kind of brainwash. The next very close similarity is that religion uses God, the Bible, preaches the way of if you don't do certain things by the way how the Bible says to do it, then you're going to go to hell. You're not going to go to heaven. So they use basically fear, in a sense, to manipulate and control the people. And if you don't get married, or you cheat and you don't marry somebody, or you marry somebody while cheating, you're going to go to hell, or all these 10 commandments and all these things. If you don't follow that path or that way, you're going to go to hell. Right? So that's kind of like a controlling kind of mechanism they have there. The martial arts is basically for self-defense. You use the techniques, to defend yourself. Back in the days, you mentioned that you do martial arts. People are like, oh man, this guy does martial arts, man, he's a badass, he's gonna kick my ass. So it's kind of use that in a self-defense kind of way. So both kind of similar in a sense. So those were some similarities between the two. So now I'm going to break something down for you now. See, martial arts can be a religion. Martial arts is a way of life. See, for me, martial arts gave me the freedom of self-expression. This is when you take from whatever that was out there from each style, and then you take it and you make it your own. You take what's useful, and whatever is not, you drop it, but it's there just in case. But you take the useful and you create from that, right? So in a sense, I'm not being controlled or manipulated or basically told what to do or I have to do it a certain way. I take it and I make it my own. Self-expression, right? Religion is kind of still on this, praying to a man, praying to somebody, looking for the coming of Christ, So it's kind of, you can take from that whatever you want, or you can take the entire thing and just live by that. So it all depends on the person, It all depends on the person. So, there's no really any right or wrong in this. As I said, I'm not here to talk about anybody's martial arts or anybody's religion. You just need to come to this topic with an open mind. And, if you've been here for a while, living on this earth, for like 30 odd years, 40 odd years, 60, 70 odd years, you can see the changes, are coming and things are changing. And, you see that religion been around for a long time, martial arts been around for a long time, and religion is always changing and martial arts is always changing, it's, there is more out there in life that needs to be looked at, than just, relying on a single religion. As I said, when it comes to martial arts, I already opened my mind to martial arts. I already accepted certain things about the martial arts. I'm not living by just one way. I have hundreds of different ways, and I'm still expanding. I'm still growing. I'm not just sticking to those 100 ways. I'm always adding on to it. And out of those 100 ways, it always going to come down to my way. So I'm taking whatever is useful and make it into mine, make it into my way. So I'm not just depending on what's written in a book or, all the styles and all the techniques, because in order for those styles to work, it comes down to me, the practitioner. So I'm definitely going to create my own way, because I reached to that point in my life where I open my mind and I can realize that I can create my own path. So, you got to come to this with an open mind, kind of take a step from out the box, even stick one foot out and see how it feels. And eventually you stick the next foot, then the arms come out, and then the entire body come out, and you see what I'm talking about. There's other sides of things to look at when it comes to religion. There's science also. There's evolution. Open mind, open your mind. Don't be closed-minded to one single thing, and especially something that was created by a man or a woman. So I'm going to say something now. I could create a martial art right now, I can create a way of life. I can create a religion right now. Put it down in a book. And 200, 300 years pass by. The book's been passed on. 200 years, 300 years pass. Somebody find the book and they go, oh man, this is written by Wayne Gichie. Man, how to do splits, how to do kicks. Wow, this is like better than what we're doing. You know what? We're going to follow what this book is saying now because I think this is the way. And then 1,000 millions of my books printed out. So, you know, my book's gonna be the new way. It's a new way of life. It's a new religion. So that's what I'm saying. Anybody can create what they want to create. So it's just up to you. You know, so follow your path, create your journey, create your vision.